Okay, we're live. As I said, literally on Monday, I said actually last week, the next playthrough on the channel is going to be Assassin's Creed 2. Today, we're going to be going through Assassin's Creed 2. Now, this playthrough is probably going to take a few weeks, I would say so, because the plan is, since this is an old game, I have played this again, but Assassin's Creed 2 is quite a good game. So the streams will probably be like 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and a half most likely. You never know, I might stream longer. Just depends how good we're doing on time before the new games come out in next month. But we'll see when the time comes. Right, so the reason now you might be looking and saying, whoa, you're playing this on PlayStation 3, why not playing this on PC? Well, I tried to play this on PC. The problem is Ubisoft games. Sorry if anybody hears that bad in the background. Israel's I don't know what's been going on today, but what was I going to say? The PC version is it's poorly optimized for controller. The controller plays absolute horrible. Like for some reason, when I click L2 or R2, my character completely looks around. That is not a thing in the console versions of this game, and I don't know why it happens in the PC version. Then if I turn on like anti-aliasing, the game just crashes. It is playable on PC on like Assassin's Creed 1, which, by the way, in Assassin's Creed 1, if you've got more than 8 cores and 16 threads for a CPU, your PC, the game just won't start. The game won't just start at all. I had the exact same problem happen to me in Far Cry 2. It's just Ubisoft games on PC. The older games are just poorly optimized. So today, we're playing this on the PlayStation 3 platform. Now, I could buy the PlayStation 4 version, but I can't just buy Assassin's Creed 2 by itself. I've got to buy the whole Ezio trilogy. And I've got the whole Assassin's Creed trilogy. Well, apart from Valhalla, I literally every Assassin's Creed game on PC, apart from Valhalla. And I want to try Brotherhood on PC. Hopefully that's got a better PC port. I think it does. Has a better Brotherhood than Onwards have better PC ports. Now, Revelations might have a bad PC port. But that's the plan at least. That's the plan when it comes to content wise. Assassin's Creed. I'm going over the place. I'm going through the minute. So let's just get straight to this. Let's create a new save. So pretty much the reason I'm not buying it on PlayStation 4 is because I got to pay £40 to buy the whole trilogy. I can't just buy the game separately. Plus I'm getting skin. That is no. So we're not going to call this the same name. We'll just call this playthrough, man. We'll call this playthrough. We're just going to play. Then we'll start. Let's get straight into it. So unfortunately the graphics aren't going to be as good as
Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine.
Brothers disappointed.
They're using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't.
I also got AC
Can't do it
shot.
alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what will happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
Okay. So you don't really see one lot when it ends like this. You look at this and the game just ends. This is arguably the best Assassin's Creed game. Alright. Let's do it.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you
I thought
been?
that was another working
Why
now.
did they...
Now.
Must have just not worked for the start. Definitely 100% check it on. Music, volume, brightness. What's that thing? Check it on. Okay. It's not too bad for 2000. Too bad I can't play it.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then.
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
The content wise, we're just going to be 100% in the game. Most likely 100% in this game. Pretty much you have to get all the check or something. And you also have to, what else?
Spingi, spingi. Di nuovo. Sì, sì, brava.
Probably gets me demonetized if I was monetized.
Oh, he's a boy.
Oh, my love, mi dispiace, I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditori da Firenze.
I'm surprised it didn't hit the baby. And then I know the people are going to say, what? Well, if a baby's born and it doesn't cry, it means it's not breathing, so you have to
I'm gonna
actually
need a second.
talk
There
it
is a time,
for it
Desmond.
cries so
You
you
have
know
to
it's
leave.
breathing. Just in case, just anybody that watches my streams that's not had children or had kids that don't know about that, that does happen if the baby doesn't cry. Only happens when they're born.
Really getting out of here, huh? Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in! We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research
Desmond,
wing.
over
Requesting
here.
backup from all available
Walls.
security personnel.
Fancy. Why, these...
There they are! Don't let them get away! Oh. Holy shit!
Look at this place.
Very dull and boring. It's a very dull colour.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
Which,
Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Now, channel-wise, I don't think I'm going to be streaming the AC games. Like, obviously, I'm going to be taking a break between each AC games. We'll be doing another playthrough. I'm not entirely sure what playthrough I'm going to do next. The time of making time.
How many
I'm
of them are
streaming
there?
this, which is, if you're watching this as a VOD, 9th March 2022.
Is it animuses or animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond, shut the fuck up. Please.
Exactly, Desmond. Desmond, why would you be talking?
Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait,
Evil Vision.
shit. Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
I get really bad car sickness, so I think being the boot would actually make me vomit. I think vomit really bad. Like if I'm in a car, I always gotta be the front, or I'll constantly feel sick. Even if I look down at all, so I'd feel terrible in a bit.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoved in the trunk, bouncing around. Love
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this. And even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was going to convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years. Can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back.
Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really. This stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really.
Yeah,
It
this guy
requires a
is-
great deal of
it's
concentration to keep it
seriously.
all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
You big boy, you shut up. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the Assassin's Creed games I have planned to do for the channel, it's going to be the majority of them, but it's not going to be all of them because I think some of the Assassin's Creed games are absolutely terrible. So the plans is obviously we've already done Assassin's Creed 1, we're doing Assassin's Creed 2 right now. Brotherhood, Revelations now. The plan is to get all the other Assassin's Creed games and play them on PC. That's the plan, at least, to play them all the other games on PC. Hopefully the PC ports are actually good, because some of them don't work at all. So plan is Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed obviously we've done them. Brotherhood, Revelations. Maybe we'll do 3, I'm not entirely sure if we'll do 3. Depends how good the next 3 Assassin's Creed games do in the channel. Like, if we're actually growing, then I might do them. The 100% Black Flag. Unity, not entirely sure if we'll do Unity in the channel. Syndicate, I'm sorry, Syndicate's an awful Assassin's Creed game, we will not be playing that. Origins, maybe. Odyssey, maybe. Valhalla, maybe. The new Assassin's Creed games, I'm like 50-50 if I'm going to play them or not. But the ones that 100% aren't going to play, and obviously like Rogue and that, I'll probably play Rogue. Because I've never actually played Assassin's Creed Rogue. This is going to be long term, this is going to be obviously probably another year or two until we complete all the Assassin's Creed games, because I like to do other games in this channel for playthrough reasons. Yeah.
Hey, Desmond, what's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
In Monday streams, of course, we can go through all the games. That's the plan.
Hey,
I
listen,
might create a new
I
series.
just wanted to say thank you.
So unsure, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Yeah. So I'm thinking of doing a new series in the channel. I'm thinking maybe I should do I might stream on Saturdays, but I'm not entirely sure yet. Where I'm just going to be working towards like 100% in one game, and we're just going to do that only on Saturdays. I don't know. Anybody happens to watch this, and watch this as a vlog, or even watches this live stream, happens to come across when I'm saying this, let me know if you want me to do that. Because I was thinking about that when I was playing my last playthrough of LEGO Star Wars. I was thinking, maybe I should play this game during the weekends. Just to try and 100% it. Like, just do once a week stream where I try and work on 100% in the game. Yeah, I'll just do that for a few games. You know, it's something different. I'm not entirely sure yet. Probably not, but We'll see.
So how does this
It's
work?
gonna take more than one day.
Of
That week.
course.
Deep breath.
Ah! But what are you, a tiny child?
Sean,
Well,
here we go.
Well, Sean, maybe you should put a needle on you, see how you like it. The thing I hate about needles is they don't hurt at first, they're annoying, but they go away like the pain goes away for 2 hours, then I just can't sleep. If I get needles, especially if it gives me like some sort of side effect, I won't sleep for a day. It's just really, really bad. I have to take what's called steroids or something like that. Honestly. Not steroid. It's something like that. I know it's really, really pathetic, but just the side effects I get. It was really bad when I got the Cova Jags. Just glad I've had that. Man, I've had diabetes, I would never sleep. You have to have like a needle every day. I'd be absolutely screwed. The downside of it playing this on last year is the whole times to be pretty slow. But as I said earlier, I don't want to pay 40 quid when I'm only going to be playing like one of the games on console. I'm going to try and play the other 2 games on PC. Hopefully they're better optimized for modern PC, especially CPU. 1467 with Puglet. I can't say that. Also, with this disaster game, this one travels throughout the most time. I know they see games are like set like 5 to 10 year events. This one's set like, I think game ends in 1507, so it's like almost 30 years. I think it is.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we... Enough of your nonsense, Grullo! Buonasera, Viera. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work. It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself? Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier. Uccidetelo!
Very impressive rock throwing skills you got there.
I'll send you to your grave!
Ready? It's already easier in console. Like, for some reason, the PC version, I gotta click what's happening? I gotta click my L2 or R2 to the camera on the screen. I don't know why that's happening in the PC version. Maybe it's just it doesn't work very good on the Probably we already had an Xbox.
Get off me! Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
Oh. And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Okay, the counter. There you go. Because the counter's not really the best method to use in this game. There's not Brotherhood, which has an amazing counter. And they are occasionally gonna hit you. Which I like, but I don't like it too with that. That's gonna be that's literally the best way to defeat guys.
Hold on.
What? We almost won this.
Your leg.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I have no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in the pockets.
See how ridiculous that improvement Assassin's Creed 2 was over Assassin's Creed 1. Assassin's Creed 1 it was solely just assassination and that was pretty much the game.
That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
I'm waiting to get more! Wait.
Hurry, Ezio. The
Be here,
sooner
be
we're done
here.
with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep. Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli Auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Alright.
On the count of three. Uno, due, tre. Baby brother still has much to learn. Come on, Cantaruga.
Care about that part? I think I'm doing better than you already.
Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
You'll see. It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best.
change. And may it never change us.
Such a great intro, but when it goes to Sky Street,
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio. Let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah.
we're gonna be doing a lot of that. Like a lot. Okay. And this is another reason why I'm playing this because, and at least an AC one.
Better hide. Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
It's going way up to here, dude. What? What's going on here? Come on, climb up. Come on. Okay. Try and get sick today, at least.
Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, Ezio. Oh, Ezio.
It's fine. I'm a little bit worried doing that stuff on YouTube. You know how YouTube can be.
Christina! Christina! Svelia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Come. There's really no need for violence.
We break you!
You left me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Sure, it's you. Come on, come on, come on! You do. You do. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on the viewpoints early in the game as well, because in Assassin's Creed 2, to actually complete the game, you gotta like pick up, I think it's some sort of treasure or something like that, you gotta get all of them to even complete the game, so we're gonna start working on viewpoints pretty early on. Before we can even jump this side. Nice. Good to stop.
See, I didn't think so.
Because they even keep buying the armor anyway. Until you've unlocked until you get the actual good.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Price is so low, you won't believe your art.
No.
Has he been drinking?
Oh, it's the walls.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expect it back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Milano has nothing on me. I have the sharpest claws of all. Notice from Maestro Fusilli in Medico. Treatment with the least varieties brought back from the marshlands of the Indies. Will heal almost any need and leave you
That's the 5 weeks. Pretty much what I do for every week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pretty much I do a playthrough on the game. Unless it's a new game. If a new game comes out, then obviously the schedule will not be the same. Because when a new game comes out, I usually play the new game until I complete it, and pretty much stream it every day until completing this. Which probably not a good thing for a channel, when it's probably not the best thing for my channel, because then when I should do that, but I don't really care. When I play a new game, when I get a new game, I would just play it. As for old games, or older games, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, between depending how, if I've played the game before, as if the game's really good, if the game's alright. If the game's alright, I'll probably stream for like 2 hours. But if it's a good game, it might be 3 hours, might be longer, who knows. And also depends if I've played that whole game before.
Keep up the good work. Bischero.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi is in prison. The threat is ended. Hello, son. You remember my friend Uberto?
Good morning, Gonfalonieri Alberti.
To you as well, young man. I I trust you delivered the message.
Si, Padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
I wonder if he didn't tell his Ezio to not help him. There's something different might happen in the story, which I don't want to spoil. In the West.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure you see this guy, this guy that cheats on your sister, like in Revelations. Sasuke's Revelations, he really shits himself because he's who he ends up being. Because oh god, it's massive stuff. Yeah. Kind of funny. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's perfect.
Duccio! It's beautiful!
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
My father said I could do much better than an auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio!
Hey! Lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister. Parading around with this puttana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face.
You're a bit like Pau.
You auditores all talk big, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
I could have taught your sister, although she's lucky to have had someone like me.
Bastardo!
Stupido! Basta!
Basta! Mi arrendo!
Stay away from my sister!
Oh, no, ma che fa? Ma dai, ma lasci sta cosa! Down with you!
What did he kill when he see? That didn't work from here.
Hey, Ezio!
Did you?
There!
Bye.
Kill that stupid bastardo!
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers!
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
Oh, timer.
What in God's name possessed you to do that?
That's gonna be a mess. Come on. I can't tell you. Oh, it's nice. Just get all the viewpoints out of the way in part one. We're going to try and get a decent amount because, as I said earlier, I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but there's something you need to collect in all of Assassin's Creed 2 if you want to complete the game. Like, just to complete the game, you also need to do all the not the temples, you also need to do all the things as well, so you get the black armor. As well. So, that's the reason why I'm doing it with viewpoints. Plus, viewpoints, in the newer games, the viewpoint system I think are complete. I think viewpoint, I don't even know why we even have viewpoints in the new Assassin's Creed games. Because it doesn't actually really do anything. Like, the old games, it actually opens up like the map and everything. So, there's actually a purpose to doing them. Especially in AC1 and 2, they're kind of essential to do the viewpoints. I mean, I guess they're kind of essential in Golden. It's Seal Trilogy, but you can leave them. If you don't do them in the first two games, you're not going to know where to go.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
You actually get reward if you actually come like all of them. Like all, I don't remember how many there are exactly in the game, but there's quite a lot of them.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here. I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi has many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass. Here we are.
Chasteness.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoy life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Sì, sì. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
So Ezio, what do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo, I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Yeah, in real life. Leonardo, don't actually know a lot about the guy. I only really know him in this game. And they did this in Brotherhood. And I've heard of him, and I'm pretty sure it's some famous art. He's some really good king artist. Don't actually know if he made the flying machine out of real time in real life. The 15th century.
Thank you for your help, son.
But
Don't let me
so I'm
keep
just
you
gonna
from
do
your
this.
other duties.
Baby
It
happy.
was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
But I'm gonna just want to see the game.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
Okay. I saw the likes, by the way. For all the likes, everyone. I will definitely be making this a playthrough. That's the plan anyway. That's what I do for all these games. Unless it's a game like I didn't enjoy. Like, I think the only game on this channel where I didn't make a playthrough that I only played part 1 was actually God of War 2018. Surprisingly, I played it. And I do plan to play it eventually, again, but I couldn't get into God of War 2018. I don't know what it was. It was just happened to the time when it dropped on PC. There happened to be a review which was more honest about the game and just wasn't biased like everyone else. And that made me think about it. I was like, you know what? It does seem, God of War 2018 did seem a bit, and I was like, yeah, to be honest, it does seem a bit competitive. And there seems to be lacking enemy types compared to the original trilogy, which is shocking to see.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
That's another cool feature about this game, like, you get to train the mercenaries, you get the thugs, then you get the horse. I don't actually know if they're called that in the game, but yeah, that is really cool. You get to use them. But I think it's really cool though. When we get to that game, like, you get to put all your mini assassins and all that. You can be really overpowered at the end of Brotherhood. Look forward to Brotherhood. But I enjoy this game as well. I can't look. AC2 is probably second or third favourite AC game. I'm not entirely sure. I need to replay Black Flag.
I have a delivery from
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package.
Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
It is specialist. I do apologise if in advance if anybody hears that weird like some kind of showering or something going on. I don't actually know what's going on, but I can hear it too. My background. I don't know if the stream's gonna put it up, but if it does, I just want to apologise. Okay, Dave. Okay. I don't care. Don't think we can get up there yet. There's a lot of stuff we can climb, there's a lot of stuff we can't climb either. Because in the AC2 you've got to unlock the scroll. Double climbing thing. Yeah, that's true. Like I didn't think we can go back there. You know, it's always worth giving it an attempt. To be honest with you. No, I can already tell. See? Yeah. I mean, probably would be able to do it, but it'd take a long time. No rush. They would do all the viewpoints. Even though I said I wanted to do most of them I can. I'm just trying to get it done while we're doing the story because I don't. I'm gonna die. I don't know how to die from that.
Father? Federico!
Serezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you alright?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Mr. Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
You're right, yeah. It's long enough, it's not like you're spending like... Yeah. They didn't win. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Looking for a pee. What was I going to say? I don't know. No, I was saying, yeah, you don't have to play it all the same. No, I know I'm kind of spamming the game like slightly bits of the stream, but it's a very old game. So, yeah, I don't mind if there's any spoilers or anything at all. I'm not noxious.
Come see what pride, beauty, and years of it. Saviagenti, good Fra Donato wishes to remind all earnest Christians of the need of charity
Feels good.
in these hard times.
Let's go. Never mind, you can climb up there. Actually, I've not played this game in absolutely. Now, most playthroughs, most of the time when I go back to a playthrough, I haven't played the game in years, but I actually did play this last year. Not on the channel, but my own reason, because I hadn't played Assassin's Creed 2 in like forever. So I said, yeah, let's go play it. Ah, no, I forgot about it. Let's go look at it. Don't worry, I'm not going to get all the feathers. That'll take forever. Let's try and kill it. No, you don't see me. Yeah, I don't want to trigger the mission. But it looks like I don't have a choice. I not jump up. Wait, what? Damn it. Alright. Wait, this one? Yeah, yes. Alright, let's do the viewpoint. First, let's do the viewpoint. Because I remember correctly, after you trigger that checkpoint, for some reason he jumps off into the air now. Alright. Checkpoint. Let's go. No. Oh.
Ezio.
Wait, what?
Father.
What's
happened? Took a bit of a beating, but I'm alright. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain.
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfalonieri, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said go, Ezio.
Go now.
Once again, very unfortunate. Yes, this is what we need to collect. I keep picking start, select. Yeah, this is what we need to collect if we want to actually unlock this stuff. We actually need to collect all the codex pages. That's what it is, codex page. If we want to actually like 100% the game. Not 100% the game, actually complete the game, you actually have to get all the codex pages. So that's the reason why I need to unlock all the viewpoints pretty much. So we can do the codex pages. So I'm just gonna get the branch able to play through. And the same goes to the assassin, what are they called? Not temples. Those as well. We're doing them as well. Whatever with that comes across. We start requiring to do them so we can unlock the thingy suit. But that's gonna be a while. I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's probably gonna be like 10 hours of this.
Father said there was a door here.
Right, you will listen. I do get also not because he was actually talent. Here we go.
I had to bring this to Messer Roberto.
Here we go. We're on the suit. Hey, we're not. Beginner suit.
Traditore! Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
They want to kill me.
For you to die.
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There are no other options.
I don't even have any blade yet. Iconic suit. We're just gonna also, we're probably just gonna stay with the white suit. I know you get other colours, but the white is iconic. That gets better. What I really like about this game as well, the suit starts to look better the more armor you get as well. Trying to figure out if we can even make any of these jumps. Oh man.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
I'll just get out of your way, sir.
Fresh off the easel.
Let's see, can I buy this? I can. Okay, let's just get we should buy this up. So. Yes.
The rest of you should be well recovered, friends.
Sculptures and hanging.
I mean, at least you heal in this game when you start new missions. Like I can't remember all the time. Like I'm playing through the Godfather games, right? And every time you start a mission, you don't get full health, and it's so annoying. Start the mission. You have to like go out and get all the heals. Which really weird. The clouds are moving so fast in this game. Like really fast. Okay. There we go. Jump down.
Go!
Oh man.
Figlio di puttana! Leave me alone! Please, leave me alone!
Go the friend. And he's dead.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Really?
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Sure! Everything is totally gonna be fine. Totally! Nothing's gonna happen. Oh, nothing's gonna happen. That guy, no offense, but that guy's face already looks like someone who would stab you in the back. Totally not suspicious, yeah? Everything will be completely fine. I could also instantly just teleport you to the morning the second I complete that cutscene. It's kinda funny.
Citizens of Pisa have held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of contempt. The city's youth apparently gathered and bared their posteriors up. Our honorable delegation. The Signoria has called the conference to build a new municipal hall on
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying! Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce
Looks
you
like he's hanged him.
You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are a traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Abattetelo.
Better run, boy. And fast.
Yeah, very good. The shit out of you, man. I'll have to train him to take it this quick eye. Yeah, that's a terrible job. Stop throwing rocks! Damn you and your rocks. Come on. Sequence one. That's a really cool feature as well, like the wanted system. Now I know it used to be 110 we did it when you assassinate the target, but you just hide for a bit, then the wanted thing would go away. But this one you actually have to do stuff now. I don't think taking down 4 papers and bribing 4 would make sense. Or assassinating targets wouldn't really get rid of it, but who knows.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Serezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No, it's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house, just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Go higher level. That's a cool system. You killed 2 many people. Shit. I don't have to wait, so I don't know what it is. Why aren't the hidden blades? Wait, what they got captured? All that for 90.
Better not be looking for trouble.
Keep it out. What do we do for? No, we did 2.5 hours. We'll see, out of that we'll do 2 hours. I don't stream too long, but I don't want to stream too long. Like, it was, as I said, new games I'll stream longer than older games. I did some games great. First old game I like really enjoyed. Right. For my own time, I'm currently playing Mass Effect. Mass Effect Trilogy. Probably going to stream those games eventually.
I think we have the wrong building.
Yeah. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Serezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego, call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, But the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come. Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You two must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Good. Good.
Like what you see?
My God. Ready to become a master. Okay. The kill feature, walking around, and it makes you disguise. It's a bit silly, they clearly would see you stand out though. But
A sharp tailor.
Truly, I am sorry. Get out of your way.
Seems quite well armed.
easy enough. One more doing that, not being a harm.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal. Thief! Thief! Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Somebody stop him!
Look at the running away from you. I guess you don't put steal them. It's a useful feature stealing, but it makes everyone lonely. It gets you onto the level.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent.
He's cute. Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Let's get the Helen Blades. They're gonna help so much. They're gonna make this so much useful. Easier. These are quite useful. Nope, don't see me, dude. There's good shit. Which is normally next to the board. Yeah. It's given Bruce so much, man, from the first game, like, honestly, at last. Come on, someone, man. Okay.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened? Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. Alright, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Oh. Oh, I thought the game froze.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk?
What about now?
Oh, you're not gonna be talking for long, John.
Had enough yet? Grazie, Ezio. Sorry about that. I've grown accustomed to their abuses. What of the body? Bring it inside and put it with the others. Others? The city gives them to me for research.
Fair enough. Hidden blade unlocked. Hidden blade, let's go! And we just need to set hidden blade and pretty much set. And some other bit, of course. But the way he moves his guard like he's still alive.
Over there. See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Yeah, like it never happened.
Everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile i miei omaggi.
Such unbelievable prices I have for you, stimati clienti. You will say I am quite pazzo.
There we go, 1 hidden blade. Oh, we buy armor. And we're scanning.
Perhaps later. Ciao.
2,600. We're still wanted though, so I gotta be careful. No, you don't. You're joking. Oh, really, it's your man.
Eccolo! Get him! Which way did he go?
This isn't Assassin's Creed 1, but I like just he hiding in the nearest Haleby. Because I'm pretty sure the shirt's the yellow area, if I'm correct. That's not good. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's a really bad place to fall. That was extremely bad.
Damn it! I can't see him anymore.
Oh, it might be awesome. Oh man! I'm gonna kill this guard if he fucking spawns me, man. Good, he didn't. Okay. Twice again for the 6 likes. Playthroughs, sometimes playthroughs, it just depends on what game I'm playing, like how good the views do, how good it does. Well, then,
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
but your link doesn't work, by the way, in live streams, so I don't know why you waste your time going it.
Tonight of the Rocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
I always find it funny these YouTube boss, like they always comment thinking like someone's gonna. This funny part is like, you know, the link they send, it's even work live streams. Technically I can ban all links. That's why they don't post it like a link, because they know if they posted it like a link, Nightbot's easier to set up than bots. So if they actually posted an actual link, Nightbot would instantly remove their comment. And they wouldn't need to talk.
You should feel better now. Take care.
YouTube bots are YouTube bots. No comment. They'll comment whatever they want. So the plan is, my plan is to try and do 2 playthroughs this month. I don't know how long Assassin's Creed 2 is going to take. We'll see how long Assassin's Creed 2 takes. Because after Assassin's Creed 2, the plan is to do probably GTA 4, not the battle. We're going to do the Lost the Damned. That's the plan. And we use rubber tuner for hopefully the game doesn't run into the FPS being too high, like a GTA 4 playthrough. GTA playthrough.
Again with this? You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto. Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Okay. Without being detected. Here we go, the following missions. Which we argued absolutely terrible in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Alright, I don't actually mind the Assassin's Creed, I don't actually mind the following stealth missions, but there's a decent amount of folk that actually have a serious problem with them. Which you can understand, if you don't like it, that's fine. I don't mind it. It's called an Assassin's Creed game for a reason.
That's you! There! There!
Oh, I
Get
didn't
there!
see that goddamn tool. Yikes. Yikes. Oh man, that stupid guard man. That's the downside of not having the area explored. Stuff like that could just rather happen. The guard could just randomly spot you and your day's over. You're like, no. Seriously? Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Assassin's Creed 2 actually has a decent. As the Assassin's Creed franchise, apart from one, has quite good checkpoints. Like I would say the worst series that had checkpoints that I played on this channel would easily be Halo. Halo games have absolutely awful checkpoints. And Mass Effect may have bad checkpoints as well. I've not actually played Mass Effect on the hardest difficulty. I don't usually play games on the hardest difficulty unless I really enjoy the game. And Assassin's Creed doesn't have a difficulty option. The newer ones do, but it's an RPG and it's not fun to have that. I don't think it's fun to have difficulties in an RPG.
Good evening, Gonfaloniere. To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore.
And to think I once thought of Giovanni as brother.
Don't
Okay, we don't
blame
have finger on that yet.
How could you have known what evils they had?
I say we...
You!
Hey, do something.
Guards! Arrest him!
You would have done the same. to save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have.
The Apitori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Apitori!
Straight up over the guards. Get it, you're filled with rage, you're filled with anger. Come on, man. If you're gonna be stealthy and at least kill the target, at least you're gonna be quiet about it. You're not gonna frickin' shout it out, your name. Okay, I'm not gonna. See? Games I like, see if I really like a game, man, I criticise it the smallest things ever. Like, I'm criticising something basic like that, which I can usually annoy. I don't know. I just like to criticise games. For some reason, whenever I really like a game, I always like to think of the bad stuff about it. It's a good thing though. It means it means it's not game breaking, and it's not got hundreds of bugs, so it's not got something like that where I'm criticising things that I should be criticising. So.
You're sick and wounded.
That's how most of my damage is gonna would be done in this game, full damage. Especially when you get to the thing, that race you got to do in the game. Because certain race in the game where you actually have to damage yourself to live it, like, or you will lose the race. But that's just. This one half. There's the official one.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What will you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also inside the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Okay. But now we just do the variety.
I got a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito. This will help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
Yep, notoriety easier now. It's a lot of posters so far. Hey. No, I'm not going to. I've seen you want to. I need that puppy. Okay.
He must be destroyed. Look at him.
Pretty bad. And 500. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now we can walk freely. Yeah, it's taking down one poster and bribing someone. gets rid of me once I don't take down books. Aim loud, I suppose.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Padre?
Ezio, where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Bertuccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia,
No, 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 no.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
Okay. It's got bad. Good. Let's go.
All right, this way.
Of course, these guys, the guys that go up to you.
Nothing here for you.
Don't worry, I'm not going there, pal.
And Mark, leave him not to suffer sorely in what we all take part. And so far,
That's good to find a shark. Like, you just throw a tiny bit of gold. And then load the sharks everyone. That's so funny. Yeah. The waypoint. We'll need to wait.
Does my playing not please you?
Might just be reference.
Money! Money!
Take all the money. So funny that distracts the guard. That's actually kind of hilarious.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Take my sword. Oh, I lost it.
Will we ever be back?
I don't know. Stay
What will
close.
happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, you give them a problem, brothers. Pretty sure that happened in Battle Brotherhood, where they were just dumped, but he actually gave them a problem. Yep. I know that's just most parties I'm in. I've watched a bit Brotherhood, yes, I've done 100% the game for it. Yes, yes, he's over the age. So there will be one part of the game we will skip, because apparently it's like a DLC. But all it is you kill like 20 targets, and it's just a really, really time-consuming mission, so we're not actually missing a lot. Therefore, there's one piece of dialogue that's really, really, really good. We will miss, unfortunately. But the rest of it kind of sucks. We're not missing much. The one I'm missing a tiny little DLC part. Too far. What did you guys do on a half-hour stream today? Here's the bus part. What? Try to simple this down every time. That one saved you. I believe he's only still only 18 years old. I think it says more than 54. There you go.
We should be close.
Grazie Dio.
I don't know why we're doing that. I guess.
Let's go.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri? So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life.
My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister.
I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself.
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Get here!
Ow. Here we go. Come on.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Totally called that from the Mario game.
It's been too long.
It's me, Mario.
Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
That's my.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from my man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I have never been much of a believer. Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself. With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are, Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze, and I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He wants you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che mi combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later. Some standing money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Okay. Nice, not bad. 2,000. Take that. Very nice. Alright, let's go up here. I need to go to the toilet again. Just because it's. Whenever it's cold, I seem to need the toilet a lot. Try to hold it in, but. Streaming purposes. Not a very good thing to. Right. Alright. Let's get this open for. Do all this. Get this done. Then we'll pause the game. But it's a small area. Wait, you can just right out. Let's pretty much the whole villa. The whole of EW. There we go. Well, I don't think it's just called the Southern Regions. Like, you got Rome in here. You're correct, then Rome is set in Brotherhood. Then Revelation is set like in some Middle East country. I don't remember the exact name of it, but that's the Assassin's Creed, the Ezio trilogy, pretty much. Normally, if it's an old game, I would end the stream in, at the 2-hour mark, but I'm going to stream for an extra half an hour. But I need to go to the toilet first. Yeah, that's serious about this stream. We'll see. We'll see what goes on in those days, but I want to kind of do more 2.5 hour streams for these 2 hours because the Assassin's Creed games could be a decent long, and I want to try and get through 2 games before we get to the Skywalker Saga in April. So, but we'll see. Oh yeah, this is good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. Okay. First thing is, let's buy the armor. We'll buy the sword weapon as well. I don't think I might go armor. Start comes a wee bit more health and a wee bit more health. Okay, Mike, any upgrades from the door? Well, I gotta visit the doctors anyway. No, I'm still only buy 5.
I will be here should you need me.
We're gonna buy medicine. There we go. That's an actual objective. Oh, never mind. I was a bit worried there. I was like, oh, am I gonna have to damage myself to level me? Nice, we got 800, so we technically got a refund. Can I buy more stuff now? I'm no longer in that mission. Oh yes, I can. A bit up there, but sure. I can actually buy actual weapons. None of these weapons are really that impressive. Okay, let's buy this. Why not? Get some more health. The weapons are all a bit too expensive. God's killed, so cool. We slowly upgrade armor, slowly upgrade arterials. Now, armor is something you don't need to upgrade fully as fast as we do, because once we get the fully armor, which will be near the end of the game, so we upgrade most of it anyway. Get the best armor so you can.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know.
Yes.
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, and facto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Optimo.
I know how to fight. I already can't know how to fight.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use standing around it, I suppose.
Okay, I don't actually want to cover him yet.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No, he was born and bred.
Because you can easily skip this dialogue.
I find this difficult to believe.
What of the list you carry? Do you think it's merely a catalog of dates? It holds the names of those responsible for your father's murder.
Okay, never look. Okay, he still had me a bit, sure. I already actually knew that skill.
Bene, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you'd have the Codex Venus as well.
Codex?
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order, its origin, purpose, and technique.
Okay, I just really listen to the dialogue. Because I've done this before. You skip dialogue, you fight him, it skips it. It's really stupid.
Something that would change the world. Perhaps that's why they came for him.
Assassins, Templars, Codex pages. This is a lot to take in.
You need to open your mind, Ezio. Always remember, nothing is true, everything is permitted.
Okay, can I fight now? How do you use it? Yeah, easy enough.
Non c'è la fire. Come now, you bore me. Like a dog.
Don't understand the power. I don't know how that's a skill learn. Yeah. Don't really know. At least you start the skills.
Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
What work?
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Was Uberto one of them?
Yes.
And the other names on my father's list?
Templars as well.
That means Vieri.
Just like his father, Francesco. Likely the entire Pazzi family.
Hey, it would explain many things.
Jesus, name of dialogue. Okay. Easy. Escape scan is kind of pointless. I don't know how to use that ability anymore. You never get feedback. I just spam before that. That easy.
Well done, Nepote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nepote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine! Come voi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can you not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Tomorrow. And leaving is like grenade.
Uncle! Where is everyone? They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri. I wish to join them. You'll find what you need at the stables.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let him go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that we're not collecting 100 feathers. It'll take far too long. So I did the story, do most of the viewpoints, collect all the codex pages, then that'll probably be the game. I'll probably be able to assume. Don't know how many weeks this is going to take to complete. I can't remember how big Assassin's Creed 2 is. Assassin's Creed 2 is quite a decent sized game. 20 hours, maybe more, maybe less. I'm entirely sure I ain't played this game. But that's the plan at least. Serious. I don't know how many weeks it's gonna take. Probably a few. Okay. So I think it's just 69 subs for now. It's actually an odd number, I'm not sure. Okay. We'll probably finish this game. I reckon this game's probably going to take all this week. The Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then it's going to take all next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then we'll be done. I guess Assassin's Creed 2 is like 20 hours long. Tired. Actually, short. If not, it is 66.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene, then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Everybody is made sense.
All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin.
Good night. Hey, it's not bad. What a mess.
What are you doing here?
And get rid of the spinal guard. Here's some ball. Okay, that's good.
Eccolo! Bravino!
Let's go.
Well done, Ezio. We're in. This way, men. I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now? No one knows. But something has him on edge. How else to explain all the patrols?
Signal again when you should follow.
I gotta use that like this nice weapon in the future. Okay. So much is good. That's good. And if the guy was funny, the hand blade was point. The hand blade is actually a viable weapon in this game.
No chance we can follow you that way, boss.
If the mission allows me. But actually, okay. That's want to keep the variety down as much as possible. Really. I know I said this about 10 times, but the reason I want to do all these waypoints is so we don't have to spend the last stream in this game like where I have to get all the Goldex pages to unlock the final mission. You know, I've been running around doing them all. Running around doing all the viewpoints and running around doing all the things. It's a good way to get most of them out the way for now. That's gonna be the plot anyway when we play this game. Oh man, that's very hard. I'm going to run actually fast. Parkour, use features, use it to our advantage.
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him!
Ah, the boat. There you are. It seems my plan has been something of a fact. Vieri's men ambushed. Now we've got a handful. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is served. Let them have it.
Wait, actually, let them go. Well. Back ladders. Much faster. And there's another viewpoint. Yeah, sure, why not? At least you can jump really, really far in this game like that. Like, Assassin's Creed 1, for some reason, you can only jump so far, or you can't just randomly frog stage there. I feel like weird. I don't know if Assassin's Creed 1 falling like that is actually realistic, because or not. Like, if would your body just start falling like when you jump from a high distance, or could you keep moving? Because they always show the shit in movies, TV shows, right? But movies, TV shows can be absolute nonsense. Like, I'll tell you an example where movies absolutely lie. A suppressor doesn't actually suppress sound. It gets rid of sound. It makes sound somewhere else. It doesn't actually get rid of it. Like the claims to have.
This area is off limits to you.
The ethical down is that through combat, which is kind of relevant. Like, things like that can happen sometimes where you could be hitting the guy for like 10 minutes before he has to kill him.
Heretic, you'll feed the flames soon enough.
Anyway. That's just what we need. We need to collect most of these. You can get like 5 to 10 of them in the story. Doesn't actually give me a number how much I need. I think it's 26. You need to get within. It could be wrong though. I don't actually remember how many I need these either.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that Ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble, just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
You won't escape! I've been looking forward to this a long, long time.
Okay, storm time. And he's down.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. Probably gonna end the stream, but oh, never mind. It looks like the game's gonna do it for me. Return to the villa. Unless it's put outside the ominous, which it might be as well. Which means I'll have to play for it. No, you don't go down this much in ACM. I believe. That's not that bad in AC, judging how much you go down. It's really bad in AC. AC for you go down is too much, I think. Just because they want to explain more of the thing they stored. Right, I'm 50-50 what extreme safety. So I like AC3. Connor's an annoying character, but there are parts of AC3 I think that are interesting. At the same time, there's parts of AC3 I really don't like. So I'm 50-50 on AC3, like, wow, we're watching AC3. We're doing Black Card 100% now. Now, all these playthroughs, as I said, at the start of stream. Could be waiting ages. But I'm going to explain. The plan is. Yes, come on, let's do this. Jeez, too expensive. Let's buy out. So you don't listen to me talks. Sure, let's buy some armor. Alright.
Ciao, signore. You mentioned me to your...
Alright. I'm going to explain some things real quick. So, my plan for the series, for Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2 is to make this a series, obviously. We're going to stream this over the next few weeks. My prediction is it's probably going to take like maybe between like 8 or 9 streams, and maybe not entirely sure how long Assassin's Creed 2 is again, but that's the plan of action. Maybe it'll be less streams than that, maybe not, but I'm reckoning about 8 streams. I know this game's not as big as GTA 4, which I think was San Andreas, which was the longest we did on the channel. When it came to lead time, so that's the plan when it comes to this game. Depending on how fast we complete this game or how slow we take to complete this game, I'll decide what we'll do next. Maybe I'll just do a short game, or maybe we'll do a long game. Depends on how close it is to April, because obviously I would do the Skywalker Saga, the Lego game, which is coming out in about 27 days. So we'll see how long AC2 takes. It's AC2, if we fly through AC2, we get AC2 complete by the end of next week. I'll probably do GTA 4, The Lost and the Damned. Got a playthrough on the channel of GTA 4 that I did for a while. Same goes to Assassin's Creed 1, if you want to go and watch that. It is streamed, but they are mods, I like to keep my mods up. What else? What else has been happening? So that's the plan. That, and then depending how fast, as I said, if we take our time right, and this series takes like 9 or 10 streams, which will be about 3 weeks, so we work that out. I'm going to just work out some real things real quick. So today's the 9th, so 10th to 11th, so it'll be the 11th on Friday, right? So next Friday will be the 18th, the following Friday will be the 25th. Yeah, maybe we could work out another game. Because the 25th, right, so that'll be 8. Does it come on a Tuesday? It's coming on a Tuesday again. Let me check out my computer real quick. I should get my computer up before I stream. I'll tell you right now. So, let's say this game takes 3 weeks. So, next Friday's... No, it's the 19th. No, it's the 18th. The next Friday's... And if you like, the following Friday is the 1st. No, the 6th is a Wednesday. A Wednesday? That's interesting. A Wednesday. A Wednesday. I'm not going to be able to stream that. Depends when it drops on Tuesday. I mean, Tuesdays are usually missed, so the game drops on Wednesday, so we're actually working out this, so... We're working out right, so this will be free stream, so next week will be stream 4, 5, and 6, right? We might be finished by 6, who knows? 7, 8, 9... Entirely sure. I think I know what we'll do. I think I know what we'll stream next. Because it seems like we're not going to be streaming as long. Yeah. I've got an idea what we're going to do, so... Let's say this series takes 9 parts, right? If it takes 8 parts, we'll take Friday off, right? But, it takes that day off, right? We do whatever, right? So we'll be back on... Wednesday the 30th. Wednesday the 30th. The game's dropping on the 6th. Wednesday the 30th. Let's say we play one of the Call of Duty campaigns. If this series takes 3 weeks, you know what? We'll do that. We'll start with Call of Duty. We'll start going through the Call of Duty campaigns. But we'll start off the Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare trilogy, right? We'll play that as a campaign playthrough. We'll do that. We'll do that instead. Unless we've got 2 weeks to spare, I'll start GTA The Lost and the Damned. But if we don't have 2 weeks to spare, because a Call of Duty games, I can do in about 2 streams. In fact, I can technically do a Call of Duty game in 1 stream because Call of Duty campaigns are like under 5 hours long. Some of them are longer, like Black Ops 2 might take like 3 streams to complete. But yeah, COD campaigns are super long. So that'd be perfect. I could do a COD campaign in like under a week. So we'll do that. We'll do Modern Warfare Remastered. Right, we'll do that after. And if we fly through Modern Warfare Remastered, we'll still got spare, we'll do Modern Warfare 2. Then we'll do LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And after that, we'll do Modern Warfare 3. I think that's what we're going to do content-wise. Then after that, we'll do the GTA Lost and the Damned. That's the plan of action when it comes to content. And I don't know how long the Star Wars game's going to take to complete. So we'll see how long that takes to complete the plan. But that's the content. That's content-wise until Star Wars will probably take a decent amount of time through April. So we're going to be doing. There's going to be at least 9 streams for the LEGO Star Wars game because I want to do 1 episode per stream preferably. So there'll be 9 episodes. The complete saga, not the complete saga, Skywalker Saga. So, and I'll be streaming that over the weekend as well. So that's gonna take like a decent amount of days. I disconnect my controller. So that's the plan of action. That's the plan. I just want to explain that. I'll probably explain that when we get to the end of the game as well. But that's the plan of action when it comes to this walkthrough. To do that for the channel. Then after that, as I said, we'll do Modern Warfare 3. After Modern Warfare 3, we'll probably do that GTA 4 thing. After GTA 4, I'm not sure what we'll do after that. For the channel playthrough. Tons of games I want to do. I might take like a 3 or 4 game break. Then after that, we'll probably play the Revenge of the Sith game. So Revenge of the Sith game, Star Wars Revenge of the Sith game. I reckon we'll be playing that by the end of maybe May. I'd say May. We'll be playing that. I don't want to play Star Wars games too often because there's sort of Star Wars games I want to get through in the channel. Look, I want to get through. You just watch the Star Wars content. Here's the plan. So I want to get through. Obviously, the complete set, like LEGO Skywalker Saga, right? After that, probably KOTOR 1. After KOTOR 1. When it comes to Star Wars, we'll probably play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Then after that, we'll play KOTOR 2. After, we'll see. Then I might play the Infinite Trilogy and all that stuff and that. I also want to play through the Infinite games. I want to play different titles. Strategy games don't do the best for streaming, but we'll see. Maybe I want to do strategy games. I might want to play the Command and Conquer Trilogy. There's plenty of stuff I want to do on the channel, as I said earlier. It's hard to think that long in the future because I did say we were going to do the GTA 4 DLCs, and let's just say we've got the GTA 4 DLCs in front of me. I guess the new GTA Infinity trilogy came out though. I mean, if the Definition trilogy didn't come out, we probably would have done all the GTA games by now. But, do that. We're not doing that. But there's plenty on the channel. Got plenty of content wise for the rest of the year at least. Now when it comes to Monday streams, when it comes to that, plan of action for that is we do Battlefield 4 next week, we do Battlefield Hardline, then we finish up with Battlefield 1, right? Because we're not going to do Battlefield 5, Battlefield 5 is too new of a game, plus that game's kind of blew up in popularity, so I don't think it's valid to do an episode on that game. So after we do that, we're moving on to probably GTA 4, maybe we'll do the GTA 4 DLCs as online, as it's still alive, still active. Probably do that as well. But we're gonna do Far Cry back first before we do that. Also, I play the Far Cry games in the channel. There's Lenny I want to do the channel. So that's the plan of action. Do all that stuff. Now, don't worry, if I've done a playthrough you want to watch on the channel, but you don't want to watch it long ago, because I was my content's got a wee bit better since like 9 months ago, right? And by the time I probably get back to those games, don't worry, if you want to watch futuristic, more modernised videos and live streams, if I'm still streaming in a few years' time, I'll probably go back to some of the older games you streamed on the channel, just because they'll be a bit more professional and all that, obviously. So that's the plan of action when it comes to that. But I'm probably going to wait. Preferably I want to wait like 3 years before, or 2 or 3 years before I play a game that I've played before on the channel. Unless I like really enjoy the game, and the viewership absolutely blows up, like GTA San Andreas. Like I'll probably actually do a playthrough on probably going to do a playthrough on the original GTA San Andreas sometime next year. And it's equals the original GTA games. I would play the original trilogy that's not the Definition edition. But that's going to be quite a long wait. Because how good San Andreas is, I'm definitely considering doing a playthrough on that, but as I said, probably be a year. But anyway, enough talk. That's just stream over and done with. If anything else I need to say, thanks for the 6 likes, thanks for all the likes that people gave in the stream and started stream, liked it. And I'm obviously going to make this a playthrough, as I said earlier. And we're going to finish up here. That's the plan of action. And the plan is to probably be streaming this game for like 2 to 2.5 hours. We'll see. Maybe I just want to do part 1 for 2.5 hours. We'll see. Anyway, peace out. I will see you all till next time. Tomorrow, to be completely honest, not next time, tomorrow.